What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Veve drop stream on the Patient Hodler channel. So I hope you're doing right. We do this without intro because this format, if it does well, deserves its own intro. So we're not going to have the crypto morning coffee intro here, but we have afternoon coffee. So I wish a very great first of May to each and every one of you guys. I hope you're doing right. I hope you have a holiday day. I hope you have some time off. I hope you have some time for some good, nice coffee. And today we are going to chat about Veve, talk about Ecomi, but we're also going to go for this comic drop that is coming in here in about 28 minutes or so, 27 minutes. So this is going to be great, and we get a little bit maybe the hype back for the Veve drops. We will see. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Veve or anything. I'm just here out of my own will, so I don't even have a referral link. Maybe I get something like that or so, but for now, no sponsoring at all. It's just for fun. Let's see what's going on. And the chat is already rolling very, very nicely here. So let's see. Die Botschaft says, do you think that Ecomi will reach 1 cent? I don't think anything. I think it's possible. 1 cent is in the realm of possibility, but we need a big fat altcoin season for that, and we need to continuously build up momentum there on Ecomi. So before we start about to discuss and speculate on Ecomi prices, we should be first seeing a bottom of the pricing, so that is important. Then we have hashtag mint33 Patrick. Good day, PH. Are we going to fly now? It seems like it. Bitcoin is doing really, really nicely. I mean, we can, even though it's not crypto morning coffee, we can quickly look at it. Bitcoin is flowing nicely already, which is the precursor to everything, right? So we see this breakout here from the range. Bitcoin has reached almost 97,000, back a little bit on 96,000, and altcoins are also moving, so that is good. But today it's obviously a little bit more about the drop. Let's also see Turtle here. Let's go. A PH live stream. That's absolutely right. SR gate incoming. Hopefully you're right. We have some gems locked and loaded besides the coffee, ready to go. AG Money and Adam, good to see you guys. By the way, before we are in this, I have updated the rare hodlers here. So here's your rare hodler screen. We have Mewtwo resubbed here, reactivating his Mewtwo hashtag 35 mint. I have kicked out the guys that are not that have not resubbed, at least most of them. So if you're not on here anymore, then that's because you're not resubbed. I also kicked out some people from the group, invited other people to the group, or at least I would if Mewtwo would come into contact, I would invite you to the group. So if you want to become a rare hodler as only one tier, then make sure to check it out on a monthly basis. You can support this channel. But back to the screen here, that is definitely all new here, and finally I had time to do that. Also, we can join the waitlist now, so we do that. So we joined the waitlist, and now I think we can even do the auto pay if selected feature, which is behind me there. You see it here behind the chat, this button here, auto pay. But let's first of all check out. By the way, also we can bid MCP points, but let's check out what we can get here. So the chances are very high that we are hitting a common. As we see, there are 3,000 comics in here. Most of them look very similar. We have, I think, do we have Veve exclusive? Yeah, we have Veve exclusive rare and ultra rare, and the speciality of this drop is that we are going to have 30 days only, and then the rest gets burned automatically. That is already announced. We will see it in the article as well. And obviously the objective here is to hit the secret rare. So let's try that, which we will do in about 20 minutes or so, hopefully. So total editions 3,000. Did you get Planet Death? No, I did not. To be honest, I was a little bit detached from all of that, so I fumbled this opportunity. But I hope you did it. You did get it, Mark. Jonas, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Some rare hodlers here on this beautiful day. By the way, if you can, make sure to smash up the like button right now for the drop stream. If you want to have more drop streams, then I would appreciate that quite a bit. Something happened today on the Veve market that most people probably didn't see. And Wayne here said he listed a vault for $1 to give back to the Veve community for near-death experience. For a near-death experience, I don't know, maybe he, whatever he got here. Congrats to the purchaser. It wasn't a typo, $12 or 120, but $1. So he actually just threw away a partner statue. I don't know what happened. Wayne, if you're here, let us know if you had a near-death experience. I really want to have you on the channel then to talk about it. That would be crazy. Glad you're doing well. Very generous. Absolutely. The day I sign up, okay. Is that a new guy or why? The day I sign up? We will see. Thanks you're alive. Thankful you're alive. If you don't mind me asking, what did you take away from the experience? Exactly. So that is something where, yeah, I want to know that as well. Following him here quickly. This could be an interesting chat. This has nothing to do with crypto, but since he's out of the Veve fam, maybe that evolves into some nice chat in between, right? So to putting that on my to-do list, actually, I can pull that up here. I have a text here, to-dos. Ask Wayne. Let's go. Okay. So that would be, we didn't do any interviews since a long time. So that would be a good one. Let's check out the today's drop on the article. So it's the Marvel Digital Comics Captein America drop, and here we see it on this green button. In store for 30 days only. I don't know how often we had that already, but I'm obviously keen to go for something like that is then forgotten and suddenly more scarce, right? So we have all the variants, we looked at it. Let's see here. So this is the full first appearance of John Walker as US agent. Captein America takes on the Red Skull's merciless minion, the Taskmaster. So that means hopefully something to the comic freaks of you. And we see normal $6.99 drop, 3,000 editions, and the secret rare variant has only 120 total editions, of which we can only get 108. The rest is held back, right? And then 40% is reserved first for the MCP bidding, but I don't think, looking at the last history, so that everything will be grabbed right away. But I just feel it in my guts that we could see a turnaround very, very soon here. Let's look at the overall value on Go Collect as well. This thing not very valuable. In real life, there are a lot of these. 9.6 grade is about $65. With a $60 average in the last 3 months. So, but that's still good, right? For a $6.99, if you get something that is then, I don't know, either good mint or secret rare, then it's good. If you hit the common, shit happens like always, right? So that is what the history tells us here. And what's also interesting, mixing a little bit the Veve stats in here, look at this. Veve has somehow being so that they're getting users, right? So we almost 200 users coming in here in the last 1.5 months or so. Actually, that's it's almost 2 months. So 100 per month, not too bad, not too good, something in between, right? But the trend is upwards, and that's good. And some of these drops that have been happening in the last weeks have actually apparently raised some interest here. So we will be having some interesting drops also in the future. So let's see here as well that. But first of all, let's see, Turtle. What are your thoughts on Planet Death and rewarding comic collectors with MCP and special drops? I think I like it. Let's go to the VVX. Quickly, let's go quickly to the Planet Death topic, because I'm not too familiar yet. And see here, there we have it. Special collector's bonus, right? Put that here so you can see. Okay, so what we have here is get your hands on a digital copy of the largest selling independent comic book in over 30 years and get free digital poster collectible. Collect each cover variant of Planet Death, because we now have comic sets, right? And before 12 p.m. PST on Wednesday, the 7th of May, so we have 1 week for that, to receive an airdrop of the stunning Planet Death digital poster. Planet Death #0, the newest chapter of what is that? Bad Idea Comics, right? Is available to collect and read on Veve Comics now. So yeah, how does this look? Let's see quickly. This looks very much like action. So this is obviously something to put in your vault, and if you scale it big enough, then it could be a really nice backdrop. So Casey BMW also saying here in the chat that I tried like 20 times no secret rare and only ended up with this, like a rare issue. I have multiple sets. Can I get multiple airdrops? That's actually an interesting question. Can he? I'm wondering the same thing. So yeah, my collectible confirmed. So if you have more than one set, you actually get multiples of these. That is good. Right, so I mean, of course, you should be rewarded if you're degenerate and hold several sets. Let's see. Also, what about the 35,000 users on the Veve Comics that Ben Rose talked about? Yeah, that is very difficult to see, but actually, I was looking at stats right before the stream of Living Aloha. But before that, let's see here. Completed the entire set with Omi on Stacker, so this guy burned it. And here we see the animation here of the virtual reality variant, right? Of that, but which looks really, really good. Like I mean, it looks almost real. I mean, we can't neglect that this looks really, really nice, right? But okay, so let's go to the statistics of Living Aloha, because yeah, 35,000 users. Maybe there are 35,000 connected, but they're definitely, the sales are not on that. So let's see here. Here we have the sales. Like these are the last ones. They're all 1,000 mint comics, right, at a price of $6-7. And then you see here. I think this is the drop day itself, but it's only like 2,000, almost between 2,000 and 3,000 gross revenue out of the 16 drops. Like some selling under 10 mints. So you see here the total numbers and then the unsold numbers, plus the withheld, right, which we cannot count. So here you see like 28, 22, 2, 3, 56 sold, and so on. This is only the versions that have been coming out, right? So here we see it on the left. This is the new drops, right? So there's one that seems to be a little bit more favorited, which is Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. Why there are 56 sales, I have no idea. But the Red Hulk is actually grossing more. Or this, did he do a mistake? Or is Red Hulk costing $98? Because look at this, there's like $98 here, 1,470. I think that's actually a mistake, maybe, right? So that number is even lower. But regardless, I mean, there are definitely not 35,000 people active right now. But what I could imagine is that over the course of time, 35,000 independent people have bought something, and sometimes it's not even the exclusive variant. Sometimes it's just a comic variant for $2, right? So if you sign up there without a Veve account, then you could also just buy something to read and have this comic reader, right? So you don't have to buy an exclusive variant for that. So that is this discussion, yeah. I like that someone is looking fairly neutral on this. If the numbers are 100% correct, I cannot tell. But I think it's good to look at it. Some of these drops were, where is it? I had another one that was a couple of days ago where the gross revenue was a little bit higher. So here, what is it, Kahalo or something like that. That was a collectible, I think. But here you have $14,000, right? Gross revenue, 13,500, right? So that's what's happening here. And it's taken on the drop day or after 24 hours maximum. So if there are sales coming in afterwards, we won't really see it, right? So also here we see, for example, this is a good example for that. Here are mints. You see this, like here's a wallet, ID, and so on that is minting. So here are, for example, 3 mints of the Kahalo that are only today. So they are all not in this gross revenue, right? So you would have to pull a gross revenue after a while again to see how much is grossing really at that time. Turtle says, it does not seem like there is any way to see the read-only comic sales and users. No, not really. Yeah, Jonas. No news from Insider Rooster. That's true. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit off topic because Rooster here was calling something. But let me quickly refresh the activity here so that we see what is being bought and done here on this activity. On the last minutes. So someone's minting comics, okay. We have a sale of Golden Moment. People are buying stuff for people are also buying season 1 collectibles like Joe Madureira Batman. So we see a lot of here 3 of the same, right? It's also the same guy who's buying them. So someone's stacking those. Yeah, but overall we see purchases going on, right? Here's a thought, right? Transfers in general, Voltron transfers. So there's things going on. Like in the last 10 minutes, there are multiple sales. Here's a Jim Lee, also the same wallet, by the way. This wallet is stacking, it seems. Season 1 collectibles. Interesting. Here's a House of X secret rare transaction. So can't complain about activity, right? It's not like that there's nothing happening on this marketplace. And it's also different. Here's other Kahalo buys, Disney D, stuff like that, all in the last half hour. Is it impressive and massive and stuff like that? No, not really. But here Darth Vader multiple times. Not really, but it's also not like it's dead and you are waiting 1 hour for a transaction on the market, right? So it's low, it's flying low, but it seems to be all right. Yeah, we'll see though. I mean, there's a high risk that it's not all right, right? Then and that the company has to slim down, but still, I don't think so. For sure, they don't have the most extensive budget right now from the new sales, but they should still be running on hundreds of millions from the bull run, yeah. And I think they have a unique chance now to ride the wave of the Ecomi news and to come into into something where you plateau and where you're just going good, right? Bezojman buys, good question. We are here on Stacker. Let's quickly see the main page of Stacker. There should be where is the there was on this main page discover there was somewhere here leaderboards. Let's see. No, that's the top Veve rank. Oh yeah, this is the Bezojman wallet. So if we this is Bezojman. And I think we should be able to transfer this wallet into this here. Is it until? Wait a second. Let me pull this up here. Search by token address. There we go. 4 days ago, yes. 4 days ago, Bezojman bought Tales of Suspense comics and a shit ton of other comics. So maybe he was just, I don't know, but he's buying. Yeah, 5 days ago he also bought. He was buying. Oh, he was buying here and there, like 12 days ago, 5 days ago, and 4 days ago, and now since 4 days he did not buy. So it's not like that he's rolling the buys every day at the moment, but yeah, yeah, it's been a day since I went for a drop, a year more or less. I did buy something around Christmas, I think, but I just kind of wanted to see that here again. So yeah, leave. Should we just try out the auto pay? I will try out the auto pay. Let's do it. Auto pay enabled so that we for sure get something um, in 8 minutes. We'll see. By the way, I think for streaming, if someone here is looking at like from the Veve guys, if you're watching this, then you should think about something a little bit more interactive, exciting, and so on. Also, maybe the participate in a drop button in the middle of the screen somewhere, so that it's easier to stream the stuff. And then we need an animation when you're awarded. Like it needs to be bam, like a sound and fire and sparkles and I don't know what, depending on the rarity also, right? And it should be a reveal. So there should be one sparkle and thing that you got something, but then it should be still under a mask, like with a question mark or so that you can just have this unboxed thing, right? So maybe we can also do this here, because I still have something here which I got, which we might unbox depending on how frustrated we are with this drop. Maybe if not, we have to wait for another cool drop, right? But we will see. I have still this dusted box. This is a while ago. I got this sent this. Someone sent me that. So 6 minutes here for the drop. Let's check out the Twitter a little bit more. So Veve official, because we have something else coming up. Where is it? Why doesn't it load? I had the page just here. Veve, come on, retry. I hope I didn't get rugged right here from internet, right? No, I did not. I like the crate opening animation from CS:GO. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I think they did it right. I don't know what's happening, but the Veve feed doesn't load here. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Why? Why doesn't that load? Let me see here. So this loads, but the Veve feed doesn't load. Why? Okay, so let's check it out on somewhere else. Maybe we can find it here, if it's already in there. I think we can afford to quickly go out of the stream. Yeah, there we go. So these are dropping very soon, in 3 days. And they are all 10 gems, which is fine, right? And there are 3 chase variants. So you see these special edition ones. And then 1 secret rare trooper. And that makes sense, right? To have a lot of commons and then 1 leader that is a little bit more rare. There's a secret rare. And these chase variants, they are special. Let's see, there are only 225 remaining of these, meaning 25 held back. What about this one? Are they all 225? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 250 total, 225 available. And then the secret rare it's more or less, yeah, it's 700. So it's funny, the chase variant, the common ones, they are more scarce than the secret rare. Okay, but there are 3 of those. So overall, chase variants, you can also get the other ones. And then we get this Evermind comic, which I say never mind. This one is with Fidgetal, by the way, also includes 25 limited edition Canva prints signed up by artist Uptempo. But this already dropped, so we saw someone buying these original variants here, and there is also this chase variant. By the way, what's the the remainder of these? I mean, is there... Okay, so here we see it, like 2,000 editions, and then... Okay, it's this up-tempo drop sold 1,000... 1,150, roughly, of those at 15 gems. Not too bad for a comic drop, right? Are you participating in activity challenge? Yeah, I do some, like, I post in the feed and I like and I follow and stuff like that. I just try to get some extra MCPs there. But I don't think that I will have a chance on the leaderboard because I have like 10 MCP or so, and like all the leaders they have 90. So if you don't max it out every day, you will not have a chance on the first place of these activity points. So that's that's a bummer. What else did we have? We had the Avengers drop. Let's see how this is looking. The Avengers drop. Oh, that was a 10 gem one with only 2,000 editions, and it did sell out, right? Did it sell out? I think no. You can buy it still. Where is the numbers though? Ah, here. Total editions 2,000. Where's the remaining? Like, it doesn't say the remaining. I don't know, man. 46 left. Here. 460 something. Okay, so it seems that if I add this all up, there's about 1,000 left of the 2,000. But that's not our chase today. Today it's this one. So let's see here. 1 minute and 56 remaining. By the way, guys, smash up the like button, please, if you enjoy this. That's what we need. We need the sparkles. We need a little bit more the excitement. And Bezosman was buying quite a bit every week, it seems. He has scaled down to every week or something like that, if I see this correctly here. He's also been adding quite some of the of these bubble heads. Yeah. So that is that. Regarding the activity challenge, I feel that the reward... I mean, it's a test run probably. But I feel that the rewards should be... let's try to get back here, to the Veve. The rewards should be more, like the top 10, 20, 50, whatever, should get something airdrop, and that it should be some quality classes of the airdrop, right? So, yeah, let's get the chat over here so that we can see the countdown. It's time, boys. Autopay is enabled, so it's the shut up and take my money mode. Let's see. But I think global liquidity determines everything. Global liquidity determines if you have more money or less, right? If the governments of this world are pumping money into the economy, economy thrives, people get more salary increases, they will get more bonuses, and so on, so they have a little bit more money at hand. Like the difference between you get 0 bonus at the end of the year or first quarter, or let's say $1,000, right? So then you can say, let's buy something, right? Even on Veve, let's buy a 30 gem secret rare. Okay, so there we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay, it's on 0 now. So what happens now? This is another problem, right? Ah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. I have confetti. I have an animation. So let's go. Got it. Edition 203. Does that mean that I have a mint edition 203? Got it. Okay, so where can I see it now? Delivering soon. Okay, so let's see. But we have a confetti animation. That's good, right? I like that. And mint 203. It's definitely not the serial number of the comic, because that's 354, which would have gone good like a mint. But a 200 mint, it's definitely a top 10 mint. I mean, there are 3,000 comics around. So let's see. But now I think I have to go. Maybe I have to refresh. Let's see. Do I have to refresh to see the variant? Or what I got? Let's see. Drop on. You own 1 edition. There you go. Uncommon, 203. Okay. So that's the mint that I got. Okay. So we can, in a couple of minutes, we can go once more to see if we get the secret rare vice. But we are already happy with the 203 mint, I guess. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, nice. Let's also see what's the notifications here. Johnny Dunn added a new post. Okay, good. Johnny Dunn is still around. That's good. Let's see here. I don't want to sell now. I want to get more. Yeah, Uncommon Gang. Who else? Did you participate, guys? I don't want to incentivize anyone here, but yeah, that's. Let's see. Oh, we can go again. We can go again in 3 minutes, I think, to try to get the secret rare or something good. It seems that 110. Okay, so it seems that the numbers are also not updated yet. But we got one. That's what we get. Why is this? This is reloading, and then you don't have to drop screen anymore. Yeah. Number 203. That's good. Let's see. Can't watch now, but I'll watch later. Good to see you, Trucking Hank. No problem. See you then. I got stuck with the 945 common. I don't know what's better, because actually probably the common is even better. Smash the like button, people. Yeah, smash the like button, guys, if you want to have more drop streams. Of course, I mean, the confetti animation is nice, but we need to spice it up a little bit. Also because these drops are not a challenge, right? These drops are not a challenge just yet, as we see that there are so many editions and they're not selling out at the moment, but things might be turning on that side. That's for sure. So let's see here, my comics. Also, by the way, you see that I'm my vault says I have 6,500 gems estimated value in comics, and here's my newest acquisition. I think a while ago I bought this on secondary because it was so low. I think it was like a gem or so. That was really crazy. The Ghost Rider here. Yeah, other than that, I only got crap here the last times. Only crap. Yeah, you see it here. Like I have a lot of crap. I really have a lot of crap comics. I mean, the common gang is really, look at this. This is only uncommon, common. It's crazy. It's really a long time. I bought these also. Yeah. German vacation day? Yes, absolutely. Yep. First of May is vacation day here and in many other countries, I think, as well. So I hope you have a nice vacation. Looking forward to the Stormtrooper drops. Yeah, we are going to do those as well. I'm just not sure if I can stream them, but I'm definitely looking forward to a Stormtrooper. By the way, this cover here is really nice. I'm still pissed that I can't get the Miles Morales secret rare cover, the one where he has the ripped face mask. But I have this one. I'm really proud of this one. I don't even know what it is on the market right now. And I have also this one, the secret rare here, which is also the waifu version. It's also nice. Let's see. We can and these also, right? These are nice. These versions here. Yeah, so there's a lot of comics, but overall 6,500 here, and I think close to 5,000 in the collectibles makes it what is that? Like an $11,000 vault, which is not too shabby. But it's also not too impressive, right? I mean, there are people that have crazier numbers. Let's see. We have the funds to go once more. There we go. 10 seconds. Wish me luck, guys. Smash up the luck button if you can. I would really appreciate it. And then we look a little bit at Ecomi once again. Why does it say delivering soon? I want this. I want the button back, right? So this would already be the end. If this was a hype cycle, this would be the end for me to get another one. But since the competition is not too high, we can go here. Why can't I... Is it sold out or what? It can't be sold out. That's bullshit, right? But it says odds 1 in 0. I don't know. Maybe, or is it limited to one person only? Like one only? Hi, just noticed you have drop stream. Let's go. Hey Raven, what's going on? Good to see you. Also, Dom Wu, happy to see some movement with Veve. Yes, absolutely. I like the rare cover. Yeah, the rare cover is nice. I don't know why I can't buy another one here. Does anyone know? Like, what's happening? What is happening? Why can't I buy? Oh, now I can buy another one. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. Confirm purchase. Edition 2680. So that's definitely not a good mint. Got it. But let's see. It's being delivered right now, I guess. So let's see here. My comics. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a comment. See, now I'm in the comment gang as well. So at least I have already 2 pieces of the set. There you go. That was my donation to Veve. Holy shit. Okay, so it's really like maybe we need a tracker also here on the stream. When was the last time to hit an overlay or something like that? When was the last time that we hit something good? But okay, so let's see what's coming up next for as drops, as we have this comic now ongoing. Oh, we can look at the market if there's anything, if this comic is going good or bad or whatever. Partner statue buff 1000 gems, by the way. Oh, I know why this Kahalo is selling nicely, because it's only 140 gems. Okay, and by the way, Blackpink Bubblehead collectibles, right? I mean, on 160, that's actually not bad of a price, right? I mean, what the heck? Jenny, okay, collectible deal, interesting. Can I Blackpink? Let's see, because these have like a huge fan base, and if these are sitting only on, so this, okay, so what's the secret rare of these? 100 gems. Okay, I want a button where I can go back to the market, to the search that I had, right? You could be a good drop streamer, PH. Thank you very much, Sven. I will do my best. Also, I mean, there's so many things that I wanted back in the days, and then now that they are so juicy in the price. Look at this, for example, this card, stupid card there, or here. I mean, $12.99 for the golden moments. Crazy, 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 crazy. Show more. I mean, prices are down so hard. I mean, there's not much more downside, right? But let's go back to the Blackpink. Maybe I'm. Where is it? Also, this, where is it? I have this, I think I have this card. Yeah, it's at 10 gems, so this did hold up better. The uncommon, let's see. Jenny, the animated uncommon, is 4 gems. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Why is this other one so cheap? I mean, it's a common and an uncommon. Oh, okay, that's the chase variant. The Jenny diamond, what's the diamond cost? 1,700 gems. Holy moly! Wow, 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 wowie woo. Okay, so yeah, it seems to be very, very scarce. This is crazy. Like this mint, 33 mint here, for example. Like many people consider this stuff a lucky number. Okay, so why is this? Why is this G? Was it the G? So what's the GSO price? 250. But the other one, like, don't people? Fuck! I should have clicked here on the search again. Blackpink. So you saw this as well, right? The other one is not PH. It's not PH. The other one is not first appearance. There are 3,000 in store, but maybe they burn it or so in the future. Okay, so I'm going to buy this at 160. No problem. I'm a buy. Oh, actually, I can't. Fuck. Okay, maybe I buy it later, but 160 is like really a good deal. So why not? I mean, the total downside is it is 160, like losing 160. That's literally if you don't return your water bottles in Germany, right? Bitcoin 97k. Oh, we pumping, guys. Guys, we have a pump stream. Nice. Thank you for telling me that. Let's go here in the oh, nice. Okay, we're going up. That is really good. We have been breaking out, by the way, of this. Just quick on the crypto. It's not crypto morning coffee and so on, right? But we had this actually, yeah, something like this, right? So we had like this range here, yeah, up, and now we're breaking out, which looks good. Oh, by the way, the chat can come back. VET up nicely too, absolutely. VeChain boys. Bitcoin pumping, VeChain going up nicely since a couple of hours. Let's put it on the daily. Okay, so there we go. Like this, VeChain also has been consistently going up since it was listed on eToro. 40% upside. So this is the power of altcoins. Altcoins also already outperforming the stock market on a recovery, right? The only thing that's important is that you also endure all the pain of going lower. I mean, look at this. We have been hitting close to, we had, what is it, like almost, yeah, we had 8 cents more or less to the T. And now, but it seems that we're forming a reversal now here. Also, this high is higher in the candle close. Yeah, VeChain looking nicely. BTC and Sol are my faves. Absolutely. Buy in May and stay. Absolutely. I think we had the sell-off event already. Here's Sol. Yeah, Sol has the same reversal, like the same bottom, only that it didn't crash so hard. Here's on a weekly. And a fake out, like a massive fake out to the downside. You see this. This is why you cannot trust TA on daily candles, or like you have to really wait for confirmation, right? And a 1 weekly close like this is not a confirmation for breakdown, right? So everyone gets wrecked here. We didn't even touch this trend line. And now it's basically, I think in no time for Solana, we are going to challenge this overhead resistance here at 257, which is $100, like it's $100 from here. This is what is that? And I think it will not take long, right, to go up here. It's a 71% move. I no longer feel crypto pain. Just wait and hold. Absolutely, yeah. I think this is exactly where people are convinced, okay, something's happening now. By the way, if you look at this, like whoever, like if you, some people were seeing cup and handle patterns in here, but we never closed here on this previous all-time high, right? So the cup is only complete here, and this might be the handle, right? So we don't know. I mean, it's all very mystic and so on. Yeah, but trust me, I'm an engineer. Trust me, I'm looking at these things every day, and it's crazy, right? The things that people call dead usually are not, and the things where people say, "Oh, this is the best deal right now." You remember how meme coins were hyped, and like forget about use case altcoins, just go with meme coins, and now 99% are just completely dead and in the gutter, but the signs of life in NFT are really encouraging, in my opinion, right? Which is why I'm starting to look at this stuff here again more. First of all, I like Veve, and I will never dislike Veve. For me, it's fun, right? I mean, you saw it. I just pumped, I don't know, $14 or so into that. But the bottom line here is these only look shitty until they're not. Like like with altcoins. I mean, go to whatever altcoin, like where's my VeChain one or Solana, right? It does look shitty when you are here. Yeah, and then no, the best is if it looks shitty, everyone is in despair, and then boom, you get this capitulation event, and it's like, okay, that's it, right? Let's exit, and then bam, this is a big recovery, right? Because you, with all the drops and so on, Solana is up 1,760%, Yeah. Yeah, ETH is that exactly. Ethereum is exactly the same thing, where everyone is going like, it's dead. What is really not nice is technically you have lost trend here, this uptrend, which was converging so nicely. We lost it, but still, I mean, it's still Ethereum, and someday just sentiment shifts, right? And if you want, you are still up from the absolute bottom of this bear market 110%. So it's still doubled in price from there. Um, and even that sees momentum here, okay? So we will see new patterns are unfolding, yada yada. Also, you could argue, let's remove that. You could argue with ETH, and we are talking similar like crypto, NFT, right? It all fits together. It all comes down to global liquidity, yes, no, and if your project is doing stuff, right? And I mean, if you're looking at Veve, it's doing stuff, right? So if you would draw in this, let's make this yellow and fat, and this, you see that this is converging. Since here you have enough touch points, right? 1, 2, 3 here, and then again here, which is valid, right? So you could, at some point, you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I mean, this textbook pattern, it can break to either side. Don't get me wrong, like it can go into the gutter. But the fact that World Liberty Finance from Trump and so on is buying this stuff like crazy, Ethereum, and other projects still building on Ethereum being the most trusted and so on. There are Ethereum ETFs. Let's not forget that Ethereum is one of the few altcoins where institutions can really easily buy. By the way, this is also the best argument against against the dead altcoin season, right? Total 3, for example, right? So what makes, by the way, Total 3 looks better than most other charts because Ethereum is destroying Total 2, but Total 3 looks really, really nicely, which says the rest of the altcoin market is fine. We are moving up on that as well. So the question is, how does liquidity get into this, right? Into altcoins? Because the argument of the people that say there's no altcoin season is that institutions bought Bitcoin, they're not going to sell, and they're not going to roll profits of Bitcoin into altcoins. That might be true, but many altcoins, or some altcoins, let's put it that way, to not contradict what I just said 2 minutes ago, some altcoins do have ETFs, or can be bought through Grayscale Trust, or there are even mixed ETFs and so on. So institutions can buy altcoins. They don't have to buy on a DEX or so, they can just buy an ETF. For example, there's XRP ETF, there's Solana ETF, there is Ethereum ETFs, there is Doge ETF, there's Bonk ETF, there's I don't know what, right? Some of these have ETFs, so the liquidity will come into that. But the problem is that the market right now is risk off, and you see it here, gold, right? Gold does not look like this when risk is when it's risk on. Gold is the anti-risk investment, and Bitcoin somehow too, which is why it's pumping, because people realize it's a safe haven. But altcoins are not. In that sense, Bitcoin is not. They are not equal, right? Not all coins are created equal. There's Bitcoin and then there's the rest, right? And then within the altcoins, there you have differences, right? But people see, okay, Bitcoin safe haven, altcoins not, right? So which is why tech stocks have been sold off so hard and other things, because they are considered risk on, and the Wall Street playbook says, oh, let's move into gold, it's risk off, right? So once gold tops out and the risk off zone comes, then people will move to Bitcoin, because it's a little bit more risky than gold, but not as much. It's still in the risk off, but it's okay to move there then, right? So gold tops out, Bitcoin pumps, and then people are like, I made so much money on Bitcoin, let's play the market, let's go quick fat gamble in this market, right? Which is already kind of happening from time to time, which is why Pengu is up 70% in virtual, 130% intra-week, right? I mean, it's not that it's not happening, but we see that The retail guys, they are sitting on the sideline because they got wrecked, right? They have they are underwater on their credit in the US for extremely. They don't have money left over right now for other stuff. So they are not Googling for these investments because they don't want to look at this stuff, right? But the moment that some things are pumping and the first degenerates that have no idea, like you have to see like that there are so many people that are really hardcore into investing and that make 10% a year and so on in stock market. And then there is this neighbor kid suddenly coming up with a Lamborghini because he invested into Fartcoin, right? Early on. And then they're like, oh, I want to try this as well. And this is where that's where the market wakes up. We had a quick wake up in January of altcoins going to 8 and NFTs reviving from 1 to 2. We see it here. But right now, we are in bear market territory. Like we're in an attention bear market of Bitcoin. No one cares about Bitcoin because people got used to 100K Bitcoin. Everything under 100K is shit anyways, right? So they don't want it. It needs to pump significantly and people need to brag with their money significantly before the retail guy that is not in crypto Googles crypto, right? So we have Solana here on the 2. So you can make the same with Ethereum or I don't know, right? So you can look for these things. And you also see, by the way, like Bitcoin is the most searched for anyways. And the interest is highest in El Salvador, obviously. Ghana, Nigeria, and Brazil. Brazil embraced crypto quite a bit. And they, like everyone who's looking into this, right? So these search numbers, everyone who's looking into this, they will eventually also looking into altcoins and into NFTs. There is no way that it's not happening. And the reason why is that one of the hottest chains or one of the hottest verticals in NFT, in crypto altcoins is gaming. I mean, we have memes and so on, but also gaming. AI, gaming, and RWA are the hottest outside of memes, right? And gaming always goes hand in hand with NFT. So if I was Veve, going back to our Veve stuff here, if I was Veve, I would really go beyond the Ubisoft partnership and try to get more in gaming and get a partnership with games where you're the shop and the game is the game, right? Because that eventually would say, like Wilder World and so on, right? There was a rumor about Wilder World actually made people excited. People want to see this interaction. And then when gaming explodes, people are like, did you see that? You can buy now these NFT, like loot boxes, NFT and so on. This is how you revive the market, yeah? And the other fuckers here in the channel, they are dead, yeah? So Recur, dead. What was it? Rare something, dead, right? Quid, dead. All dead, right? Veve, not dead. Not yet, but probably not going to die. Yeah, it looks okay from my perspective, but it's still a high risk that I lose my 11,000 gem vault value. Okay, so keep that in mind. Shout out to Fartcoin. Yeah, absolutely. Fartcoin only 12% losers. You see it here, but overall, like. The market is pumping big. Here's house money, house is up. House coin. What is this? What the heck? It's on some exchange. Let's see. What is house coin? Okay, it just launched. So this is just skyrocketing. It's about to complete a 5-wave move and then probably going to crash hard. Crash hard in the sense that, I mean, well, who bought here will be in profit, but I think it's going to see a 90% or so after a while. Who knows when, right? I mean, this can go double in price here too, but still, it's crazy, right? It just lifts up an entire bracket. Let's also see this on CoinGecko. What is it? What do they do? House price. Is it actually an RWA play or so? I don't know. Where's the fundamentals of this thing? House price, markets news. One coin is one house. That would be a little bit weird, right? Because it's only at zero, like one is at 10 cents or so it cannot be a house, right? Uh, read more. Um, okay, that's weird. Let me see if let me see if CoinMarketCap has something on house. What the fuck? News. Okay, there's on news. Like, why didn't they do? Okay, website. Let's check out the website. Housecoin, flipping the housing market on dollar house at a time. Okay. Buy your first house. Investor pitch. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. Rallying the Housecoin team, exposing real estate's bubble. Okay. Rallying the Housecoin team, exposing real estate's bubble. Overview of real estate issues. The real estate market is plagued by cyclical volatility, excessive speculation, and economic imbalances that lead to inflated property values. Introduction to Housecoin. Housecoin serves as a revolutionary cryptocurrency aimed at democratizing access to real estate, allowing everyday individuals to engage in property investment. Purpose of the presentation is presentation aims to expose the underlying issues of real estate market, advocating for systemic reform through innovative solutions like Housecoin. Overvalued homes, empowering everyday people against the housing elite. Big developers and banks access housing wealth. Okay, how does it work? Turning satire into our strength. Okay. Absurdity of flipping bubbles. The real estate market's obsession with flipping properties often leads to absurd situations, creating a cycle that fuels speculation and instability. Harnessing humor and satire enables community engagement and creating a shared narrative that challenges the status quo and encourages collective action. By presenting Housecoin in a light-hearted manner, we can break down barriers to understand and create a fun platform for serious dialogue about real estate platform. Okay, so it's a platform about dialogue, weaponizing transparency against the bubble. Okay, I still don't understand how it works. Riding the wave before it crashes. The housing market is currently facing volatility driven by external... I feel I'm reading the same thing over and over again. I want to see what is the tokenomics. What is the tokenomics? Okay. Take a virtual tour of your future home in the crypto world. Okay, so you're getting... But you're so I don't get it. What the heck? Housecoin. Houses are a liability. Housecoin is an asset. So you are getting a virtual house. Is that it? I can't even close it. I don't want to get demonetized here for using whatever music. So I'm not going to go into that. But I mean, it looks weird. I still don't understand it. I mean, do you guys understand it? I feel text is copy from ChatGPT. Yeah, absolutely. It's a meme. Yeah, it's a meme. I guess so. And you get like a stupid house. Yeah, slides GPT. Someone made the investor pitch on like make an investor pitch. Okay. Good. So this is the minimum requirement of what you have to do, right? And still, this thing went up massively, right? This pumped like crazy. It has now $100 million market cap out of the nothing. And this is exactly the problem, right? Whereas there are projects where you can, where you can just probably make more money on and a little bit more reliable in a sense. By the way, good to see that Captein has a 25% pump. Ansem is shilling it hard. Okay, got it. Yeah, this is another problem. Like people are shilling it. I don't know how. Yeah, let's be honest, right? I mean, it's a meme, so it's safer for content creators to shill memes. But because then they can say, hey, it's only meme. But I mean, how can you, like, if you buy this and then you get dragged, and then you buy the next one and you get dragged, like how are you dealing with your content creator there? I don't understand it. But it is also not my choice, so it's everyone else's choice. So, bottom line, we did a drop, 2 drop. Actually, we tried it. We did not get anything good, but no problem. Actually, we got a good mint. It's not true. And we are going to see what is coming up next. Let's see what's coming up next. Where's the KCBMW calendar? Coming up next. So I'm not going to stream that drop tomorrow because I'm actually not interested in this. But maybe, yeah, I think I will stream. Let's do another drop stream for the Star Wars cloners here. And yeah, and have some fun with that, and hopefully we get something good, right? And until then, I have to see what else I can do here with regards to tracking our drop results. And then there's, on the 5th, there's the addiction snapshot, so there's something for an airdrop as well. So make sure to not miss out if you're like one of the addiction fans. I'm not participating in this, but anyways, guys, thank you for being here and witnessing my extremely unsuccessful drop results. I did appreciate it. Good to see you all. G-Money, Jonas, Pro Legendary. Who else was here from the Rare Hodlers? Adam, Domvu. Good to see you all. I hope I didn't miss anyone. And guys, wherever you are on the world, have a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. Good times are ahead of us. Enjoy your coffees, and I see you in the next live stream or video. Bye.